Hey everybody. Good evening. Dang, y'all got here before I did. Wow. Hi, Broken Angel. All y'all getting here before I can even get here. Goodness. Um, think we're gonna try and finish up that beach area on the Slumber Island first. There's not a lot left on that Slumber Island, so after that, I'm not sure what we're gonna do. I did promise that we would try and do some Stardew tonight at some point. So. Dang, we didn't even get anything in the mail today. Slow day in Animal Crossing. But let's do our usual first. Let's get Poppy's gift, because we're still trying to work towards getting Poppy's photo. We'll have to soon get some wrapping paper again. Alright, let's go see if we can find Poppy tonight. First, we're gonna go see if she's home. Before we even start on the Slumber Island. Yeah, Poppy is home, so. We'll eventually get there. Okay, so we took care of Poppy tonight. That was number one. Who else is home? I'll be neglecting going in these houses, and this is how you get some of your recipes that I know we're missing too. So I'm trying to get better about going to everybody's house before we do everything else. I love Bo's house. I think Bo's house is cute. Okay, so we've talked to Bo. Let's go see who else we need to find today. Anybody else home up here other than Poppy? No. So we'll go to the other side. There's Peaches and Renee. We're gonna go to the other house and see if anybody's home. There's Flurry and Judy, so Maggie's not home. Shino's home, so let's see Shino. Yeah, we already know that one. Well, we'll put it in our area in there for other people to grab. Somebody might need that recipe. Ketchup. I love when they talk about other people that have been to the island and ask if they're coming back. Don't think anybody else is here today. So let's put this little bit of stuff away in our pockets and we'll go over to the Slumber Island. Actually, we do need to go to the Able Sisters first, and let's see what they got today. Because you know they're going to be closed by the time we come back. Yeah, I don't plan on getting rid of ketchup. The only ones I think I really don't mind letting go would be to fill in for more of our vibe of what we're going for. Probably Peaches, Renee, and Claude. I don't know if it's Peaches or Renee. I think is one of our firsts. Oh, they got new hair ones. I don't remember which one we have. I think we have the black bow one. Wait, let's look real quick. We should have time to go check and see which one we have. Why are all the messages doubling? I don't know. Let's go see which one we have. Okay, we have the one with the black bow. Okay. So what color bow should we get this time? We could get multiples of them, that way we could switch out. I know I have to keep going back in because you can't buy multiples at one time, but... Alright, we gotta go back in so we can get another one. Bought the pink one. Let's get the red one. Maybe the white. Let's look at shoes real quick too, because if there's anything we want. Don't really think so. I know we have a set of the antique boots. I wish the latest update would let you buy multiple colors. Just me too. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't understand. Oh, now it's working. Why is it double? I don't know. Just one of the glitches today. Okay, so we're gonna buy this one. How? Because if I go to click a different one, it just switches to that one. I was curious to say, I'm like, we have complained about that long enough, you would think we could. Now, I know you can, like, buy the whole outfit. You would think they would have gave that to us as an update, though. Really. Hi, Ange, how are you? Okay, I think we bought all the colors. Pretty good so far. I don't think we really have a need to go to Timmy and Tommy's today. I don't think. Let's go to our slumber. Where are you going, ma'am? Get on the bed. Guess she didn't want to get on the bed today. But we're gonna do this, and then like I said, we might the last hour do Stardew. Is anybody watching play Stardew? I know that most of y'all came in during me playing Animal Crossing. Let's see what we can get done today. And for those that didn't get to see yesterday, we'll do a walkthrough of what we actually did last night. I should have gotten that pattern for it. Well, we can always go back to our island. We learned we can't go through there because we did that, so we have to go around this way. We made a few little changes. We did the beach mostly last night. But now we need to do the beach from here. I've got this started. We're going to do like an outdoor little like laundry area. I was trying to see if I could get out that way, but I didn't do it. I did it too far over. And then we have to do this beach area. There's not a lot of sand on this part, so I don't feel like we're going to have to do too much here. Then, I mean, we still have our rocks that we can decorate back here. If we want to do something back here. And we can get all the way to right there. So. I never did finish the path going through there. We just started it. Oops. We can't go that way. Why'd I even try that? So we need something here. Finish our laundry area. And then do that back beach. So let's see what we can get into our laundry area today. What table did we use for that? I think it was this one. Then we have another one of those here. I don't know that this is exactly the one we used, but it'll be close enough. I am on a slumber island, so anything that you've ever had on your island or have the recipe for, you have available on the slumber islands. Here's one of them. And then I want the other one, which is... here somewhere. Where is it at? In the last update they did, you got, if you have Nintendo Online, where you go and you go lay in your bed and you do the dream addresses, there's also an option there now called Slumber, and it's where you go to sleep and you can choose another blank island to build. You get up to 3 per device. You can also bring your villagers over. You can also invite people over and they can actually help you decorate these. So I've got one left and I want to do like a community decorate on the last one. Like we all get together and just kind of design an island. Where is the... I don't remember what it's called, so I'm having to flip through. Now watch, I'll actually miss something else I'm looking for because I'm so focused on looking for this one. I know we won't. We don't want this one necessarily. But this will put it in the log so we don't have to keep looking for it. You're welcome. I'm dropping all the things that we want to use as we find them. Till I find what I'm actually looking for. Well, I know it's not food. There it is. Oh, we need this too. We can actually change these, I forgot. Okay, close enough to the same. So what we did, let's go to log now. Now we could custom design and use something we have. But I don't think we really have anything. I think on mine I used this one. I think I actually used this one. That is not where that stuff's going. We just sat it down. So let's see. I don't necessarily want that color. Hold on. Let's pick and see what the options are. Yeah, that would be more our vibe for this island. Why we have both water sources, I don't know. I think we need to have one. And then have this here. Like that. Actually, I think what I did was I set the barrel with that on it. This is actually going to go up here. Slide this down a little bit, if it'll let me. And now I need to find the iron. I know we have it because we have it on ours. Let's skip all these clothes. Oh, we had 2 of the froggy umbrellas. I didn't even know that. That's cool. Because I gave one to Ash when she came and visited. Okay, so we've already bypassed it at some point. I love that I can see the stuff from Happy Home, even though I don't have Happy Home right now. Where would that be? Oh, it's right there, and I didn't even see it when we were scrolling by it earlier. Let's see if we can make it a dark design ourselves. We can use that, or... yeah, we can use this to make it dark. So it blends. What else was there? We probably already passed it too. No, it's right here. I'm missing something else that I put here, but I don't remember what it was on my original. We'll have to look at mine again, and then if we miss something, we can go back and get it. Because I can't remember what it was. Because obviously we had something else sitting here too. But I don't remember what it was. Or maybe we didn't, and I'm just thinking we did. I could pull that down. Why is everything double tonight? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Cozy Crew. I don't know of anything else we really need here. I mean, we could just put, like, a seat or something. I'm thinking, like, more garden stuff, like, right here on this little spot. we got the wheelbarrow. I swear I thought we put a shovel out. But I guess we didn't. Thought we did. Yeah. Yeah, all I have to do is go and lay down and put a, dose code, get you a dose code. Hold on. Or go talk to her and get a dose code. Alright, I'm going to out this. I'll send it to you in a DM on TikTok. Let me turn this off where everybody can't see this for a second. So I can get you the dose code. Alright. She's getting ready to give me the code, then I'll send it to you. Alright, now I'll turn y'all back on so you can see the screen. And then I'll go in here and send you a message. If I can get off of the screen. Don't we already have... We do. I was going to say, we already have a chat for this. Alright, I sent you the dose code. Okay, good. I'm just going to move around and see what else we want to do while you're getting here. I wish you came into islands like this as easy as you do in these, because you don't have to go through the whole thing. It's so much quicker on the Slumber Islands. I know, but it's still better than having to wait for them to actually fly in. Oh, your bed's cute. Alright, I don't know where you want to go, so you tell me. Yeah, we got all that done last night and all this done last night. Yep. I wouldn't recommend eating any of this food at this point. It's been sitting out since last night. I'm like trying to stay out of the way. I don't know if you can... Yeah, you can decorate. I got you. It's fine. There we go. Thankfully, it's easier on here. You also forget that when you're visiting Slumber Islands, you can do stuff like that that you can't do on, like if you visit somebody else's island, you can't mess with their decorations. But on here, you have to be careful. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Cozy Crew. This is the Slumber Island now. We got a lot done. And this is our slumber. There's a lot done to this. We don't have a lot left. We have a couple of the beaches. Oh, we also have to do the inside of the house. Because there's absolutely nothing in the house because it doesn't transfer over your decorations from your house. It's so funny, we had no idea what we were going to do to this top when we first started. And it just really transformed into something. I just started throwing flowers out and we threw lights out and it just blew up. I was gonna get myself lost on my own island. I can't believe I used all my inclines pretty much in that one design though. Because you only get 10 even on the Slumber Islands. It took a long time. Like I said, I'm glad there's no evidence of my first island because, oh, it was a disaster. I just threw it together. I think my daughter's first island, I should take y'all to it, or not her first, I don't know if it was her first one or her last one. It might have been her last one. I still have the dream address to that one. She's tore it down since then and wants to redo it, but, I should take y'all and let you see that one. I still don't know what else I'm going to do here. This is still a work in progress. I also forget that I can build while she's here, because we're on Slumber Island. You can still decorate. I wish you could, like, put your swimsuits on so you could jump in the water on the Slumber Islands. But unfortunately, we cannot do that. Yeah, like I said, I wouldn't suggest eating any of that. Because, we put all that out last night. So this stuff can't be too good today. Still hot and steamy at this point, but, if you go into my house on my island, my main island, I have food on there that my daughter gave me on my very first island that still sits on the kitchen table. On this one. So, I've had it for like 6 years sitting on the table. I'm trying to think what else I'm missing. I feel like I'm missing something else in that area. Are we going this way now? No, we're going back that way. I do need to get that design that I need to get for the towels, but I haven't done that yet. I don't have the one. I'm not messing with those. I need to fix mine again. I think she likes this side of the island better. I haven't even tried. Yeah. Okay. What I love about using these log benches like this is you can, even if they're turned that way, you can turn around and sit facing the water. That's why I like using the log benches. Oh, that's a perfect one for standing by the fire. I don't know what we're going to do back here because I don't normally have access to that because I usually close it off. We're going to get stuck about right... not here. Well, no, because technically we can go up right here. Just can't go all the way across. I'm trying to think if there's anything else we need to do on this side. I know we need to finish this side. But I don't know what else to do. I've got to finish fixing this side. Because we still have this to fill in. And then I want to do something under here. But I'm not sure what yet. And this I just decorated just so that it would blend with everything else. So let's see what else we can get into. So I don't know that that's going to stay here. I'm just trying to figure out what this little spot needs to be. I'm thinking that instead of having this here, we have something more, because I feel like this is closer to coming out of the farm-esque area, so maybe more of a cozy little seating area, because I feel like we have these on the front. So what I was thinking, thank you for the follow, welcome to the Cozy Crew. Where are the chairs? Because I was thinking either I put out these, the poolside chairs. I think we'll just leave them because I don't know, the dark on dark. Hold on. I have... How is it? This. I have Renee, Judy, Bo, Maggie, Claude, Ketchup, Poppy, Flurry, Peaches, and Shino. And these have been on my island at some point. That's what these are. They were the ones on my first one. Or when I first started the island. So we've lost 6 so far. I love Shino and Judy. I think if I do anything, it'll be Renee, Peaches, and Claude, and get changed out. I probably should have kept Pate, but yes, I love Shino and Judy. Those are some of my faves too. I love Shino. And I don't even remember how I ended up with Shino. I think it was just actually on a villager hunt. I don't know if it was a villager hunt or if she actually came and stayed at the campsite. Really? Goodness gracious. That's dedication, though. Wow. That doesn't need to be right there, because that's where the path is. Let's go over the other side of the path. Yeah, that is crazy how many tickets it takes. And if you're looking for somebody in particular, it'll take forever. We don't have it in here. Where's the log still? There it is. Yeah, we're gonna leave it the dark wood. Oh, goodness. Still, it's too close. I don't like that. No, I don't want it in the path. And I can't... Nope, can't pull that one any further. No, I promise it's not. You're not seeing double. I wanted to get maple. I feel like maple would fit this, fit my main island. But I gotta have somebody lead first. So. I was watching a friend of mine, she was streaming and she plays and she has a whole island dedicated to frogs, so all of her villagers are frogs, and she had like 2 left that weren't frogs that she was getting rid of, and she came across maple while looking for frogs. I'm like, I wish I had that luck. It seems like the ones that don't want that character will always find them so easy. What if I... pull him down more to the water. Dang. That's dedication, though. But it seems to always be that way. Yes, Shino. I'm guessing you brought Shino over. She's actually one of the ones in the chat, one of the community members. She's hanging out in here. I had Judy on my first island, so yeah, I wanted her back on this one. Let's see, repeats. Let's see, who do I have as repeats? Judy is a repeat from my last island. Bo is a repeat from my last island. Wanna say Ketchup and Claude are too. I love doing these because, like, she just did. She brought all the... Now, they won't talk to you over here. They just wave at you when you bring them to the Slumber Islands. I like when I'm doing a late stream and I bring them over here at like 2 a.m. my time. I've had Bo twice. But it was all pure luck. I don't believe, And then another community member got me, Poppy. She's new. We haven't had Poppy long at all. Don't want that. I love how they just disappear. Hold on, I'll bring some. Oh, dang. Judy's face when I brought her. Let's see. Who else do we want to bring over? Okay. Now, the only bad part when you bring them over is they get in the way when you're trying to decorate. They all want to stay right where you're decorating. They're probably really confused. Let's see. I don't know what else I want to put here. No, I can't put that there, and even if I could, y'all are there. They folly! Come on, y'all. I need to decorate. Have you had one of them ask to leave that you wanted to keep? I've had, I think, Ketchup asked. And I was like, no. Y'all need to move. Ketchup, move. I think that's lined up close. That's right. Bye. Yeah, they're not leaving. I feel like Ketchup, Shino, and probably Bo would be my three. Like, y'all aren't going anywhere, if I had to say. I don't know, because it's hard, because I don't want Judy to go either, but, like, I feel like Ketchup and Shino for sure. Aren't going anywhere. Y'all aren't really lined up with this. I don't like this. Don't like this. Maybe I should have done the laundry here and done something different back there, but I feel like that fits better with the barn. Alright, time to send y'all home. There, like I said, there's always those non-negotiables you're not going to let go. But those seem to be the ones to ask. Like I said, I really kind of want to replace Renee and Claude And maybe Peaches, but none of them ever asked to leave, so. I don't know what to do on this little spot. Well, good luck. I hope you find Ellie. I know it's frustrating when you're looking. Last time we were villager hunting, I didn't really have anybody in mind. Okay, we're coming out of the garden. Coming out of the garden, plus this. Can't think of anything. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Cozy Crew. Why is it not updating? Oh, there it goes. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Cozy Crew. Oh, now you're giving me this. I don't want this. What can we put here, y'all? I mean, you've seen most of the rest of the island, so I'm running out of ideas for the beach. We did like a little seating area with like little drinks. This is supposed to be our makeshift showers. Our little towel booth. Our boats with our fishing area. Just can't figure out what to do in that last little section. Maybe we should go focus on the back or something and see if we can think of something later. Which there's not a lot of beach over here. We have a lighthouse on the other side. Where are our, I'll usually put like a cave up here. I'm standing too close. Probably keep it that way, kind of. I need to be standing up here, I guess. What else can we put here? Not you. Stop clicking that. Volcano's not gonna fit there. Just random rocks. Sure. How wide is this space? We could put the stone arch there. Of course, it's going to turn that way. So come back through here. I just don't know what else to put up here. Let's see what we got. And then some leaves, like, up here. If I can find those. What were those under? I saw them earlier. There they are. Just kind of, like, whatever. This one, is this the bigger one? Or is, wait a minute. What am I stuck on? Oh, never mind. We have to go through the path. That was the whole point. No, the bigger one is right here. So what I'm thinking for this one is... Where are they? Grab it. Where's the... I don't think they're in it. Oh yeah, they are. That's too close. It's too close. It's too perfect. Let's drop some here. This one? No, this one, drop it right behind me, and I don't want you to. I want you to kind of drop it more. Okay, it's not... It's not going to let me drop it where I wanted to drop it. I mean, technically, we could put a yacht out here, too. I don't know if we can get a second one there or not. Stand too close to the edge. Then put some kind of seating. Let's see what looks appropriate for seating. Don't like that on the rocks. Maybe if we do these in that darker color like we did the other one. I don't want you to turn that way. Grab it. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. Let me stand here and face this way. Don't need more seating. I would put up one of the artifacts back here just for it, but what about the... Yeah, that's a good idea. Hold on. Turtle one might fit here. Are they together or we got to hunt? I think they're together. I know we have that one. Why is it not showing? As an option. Yeah, see, he won't fit completely up there. I need like a two-piece one. I wanted to put the one that I had around my museum, but I don't see that one. Oh wait, there it is. See it now. Okay, it's about to come further this way because that can't slide up more. What can we put around this? Okay, let's just go back to our log. Hold on, I'm not standing far enough. One more, maybe. Let's push this one over. So we got the turtle out there. We can't go any further that way. I don't know any of them that are going to fit here. The turtle. I figured that was kind of cool out there. I was going to think if we could do another one, but I don't know of another one that's going to be small enough to do here. Because it's going to have to be rather small. I mean, we can't go in the water, so we'll just pretend this is what's coming out of the water. Not standing far enough. We're missing a part. Hold on. There we go. Why are they not in order? It might not fit there. Oh, it does. But we can't push it back. Can't see. That just did not help. I'm trying to see how much room we have back here. If I brought it up one, is it going to block us from walking? No. Goodness! Hi, Shay. Thank you, ma'am. What else can we put? I don't think we can put anything really there. We still have this one. What other one do we want to use? He's in 4 pieces. I don't know if he'll fit there. We can try. Nope. You're going to go out too far if I do that. You got to stay right here at the dirt. That's the skull. So then we need chest. Pelvis. Can we put the tail? That's going to be the question. Ah, are you kidding me? I mean, it's right there at the path, but I don't think it'll matter. It's so big we can't even see it from here. We'll be able to see that joker from up here. Goodness! Makes you wonder and not want to walk the back of the island when you can see that from here. I don't know what our thought is. That's what I'm thinking, maybe. We can try that. Let's see if we can move it a little bit. We might can move it forward a little bit. Can we get behind there? No, we can't walk back there. I can take this bush up for a minute, though. You know what? We're just going to take it down because it's a lot easier than trying to move them. So wait a minute. That was the chest, right? Let's try. Now if we move it. Will the tail fit here? Still can't move it back. Are you kidding me? And I don't think we can move it forward anymore. We're just going to have to leave it hanging or bring it in a little bit. Excuse me? We're just going to have to let it come up right next to the path. It's just such a big item. There's just no way. I mean, the path is still running beside it, so it's not... not terrible. I know, right? What else have we got in, like, the artifact stuff that we could just sit with this? I don't know of anything. Oh, he's so little. You're really little. All this other stuff is so little. Put a couple of little other small artifacts back here. What's another small one? You're about yourself, aren't you? No. You're bigger than I thought you were. How about you? You're just so little. I don't think we can fit anything else up there. Oh, that's just not what I want there. Skull. Okay, maybe we trade you. You won't let me push it? Are you kidding me? Fine. Where was that one at? That was... not where I want you. I want you to kind of go right here. Okay. See, we still have all this in front of this, but there's not a lot. Or that one. What if we do that one? Just standing there. Okay, we can't go any further than this, and I don't think there's really any point in doing anything behind that one. We got Out in the Wild Museum. That's what we got going. I really need to find a way to hide one of the Mario tunnels so we can go from one side of this island to the other. I don't want to go that way. That's a long route to take. Let's take this route. Let's see what we got back here. I think we just did like the lighthouse. Yeah. See, we just did the lighthouse out here. I still don't know what I want to do under this. if I want to boardwalk it, or if I want to like path it, or because I feel like the lights by themselves just isn't enough. There's not enough room for those. Not enough room for those. Which we don't have to have the lights here. We just put them there. I mean, I could bring the boardwalk all the way out from like right here and just boardwalk it all the way. Let's see how that looks, though. We'll get an idea of a few of these and see what we think. I didn't mean to take the light down, but I mean, I was going to have to anyway. Hi, Abba. Welcome in. How are you? This island is definitely darker. I mean, obviously we're going to have to put things here that will hide. Really? The grass. But we can just boardwalk it, I guess. I hate there's so much green showing like right here though. I'm trying to think if I could put the stakes there to help camouflage it. To go up a little bit. I don't feel like that really camouflages it too much. And then if I try to put them on the side to match, it's just going to fill up the space too much. That's what I've been using is the wheat too. And that might be what I have to do because these aren't going to let us get close enough. So we're going to do this because I don't want to have to hunt for it. I know. Let's push the light back up. Nope. Back up one. Still don't feel like that's high enough up. That might be. Because I don't want to do it in every one, but I also could put... Let's see if I still have it in my log, or if we've lost it in the log today. I'll do this too. Here, you're gonna tell me I'm too close to the light. I know. Well, I did... I could put a barrel there, but I can't put the wheat there. That I find hard to believe. I'm gonna go ahead and put a wheat there, because I'm not even gonna try and path all that. Okay, we have what lights right here, right? Of course. Let's take you up first. And then we'll put one. Yeah, we've had the lights there for a while. We just threw those up to kind of... Really? Ma'am. We'll path as long as we can, and then we'll put the lights back and decorate in that area. Look, I know you can put it there. Might have to move it back one more. So that I can put one right here. Okay. It does look better with the decking under it. Not anything you can really do here, unless I... guys, the wrong menu. Stand too close to the edge. Hold on. Yeah, it kind of hides that grass. And I could kind of do the same thing here. Shut up! This is so cute. We are just winging it here, trying to fill in where you can't see the green. Because even if I had put dirt under it, you still wouldn't be able to cover these areas. Can we fit one more in there? If you keep planting it, the size will rotate. Yeah, that's a good idea too. That one as far as it'll go this way. Yeah. We did use the glowing moss around what, the pond that we have. Not standing far enough back. Okay, time to take up the last light. Finish the decking. We are actually going to finish this today. We've been putting this off. I think just because I feel like it's boring with sitting here watching me just put down the decking. Okay. Well, hey. If that works for me. I can't believe we can go that far back. I figured I'd get hit with that one. Okay, so let's put our light back up. Not that menu. We're on the slumber island. Are you kidding me? Why? Let me stand out further. Hold on. Now, you were there a minute ago. Why can't I? Thank you. Okay. I think we're going to put hay here. Maybe. Might have to push the lights back a second. Hold on. Let's push the lights back just one more. So we can put a hay here. Or the wheat there. Okay. No. You're not letting me. Okay. I hear you. Fine. Well, that actually went pretty close to where I wanted you to. Having to stand exactly where you need it. Guess that might be as close as I'm going to get it. But I might be able to put the logs in front of it. I actually can. I don't know if it'll let me do it here because of the lights. Nope. Then we'll put them here. Now, why I decided to stand on that side this time? I don't know if I should put another hay there or another wheat there. It's not really where I want it to go. Let's see if I can do it from here. There we go. Alright, now let's look at it from this perspective. Now we got to figure out what we want to do here to make it not look so awkward. What if you're not gonna let me do that? Might. Okay, because that shows me I'm kind of leaning. We still need to put maybe the decking right there too. I don't know what we're doing here. We've laid the decking, but I haven't really thought of what we're going to do here because these can't go any further back. So I might switch these out to something else. Because the whole idea was just something like a walkthrough. That might be something we can use here. Why don't we have anything there? Decking looks so bad right here. Because of them dang lights, you can't put anything under them. You can't put anything under them lights. Yeah, that's why. Can't go that way. Why did I try and go that way? No, this part, not so bad. Okay, so if we follow back through here, this is fine. We're just going to and pretend that's not there. I mean, technically, we could have left that one out and put, like, another party light there instead. But I don't know if one will fit there. You're ready to find out. Nope. Not unless it's going to fit right here where those hay are. Yeah, I feel like the only way it would fit is if I take... Well, I wasn't planning on taking that one up. Are you kidding me? It's so easy to mess this up in customs. Okay, so if I take you up, can we fit one in here? We can. Okay. Then it's going to have to really depend on these a lot. Not you. To just kind of hide the idea. I just hate there's so much sand showing. What? Yo. Those are probably too big too, though. Yeah, they won't move any further back. I might could hide some of that with a barrel. But it's not going to push further back. What if I pull you up? No, because you won't go under the light. I wish we could change the shaping of these sometimes. Okay, we're focusing on things we can't change. I don't really know what we're doing here. That leads into this, which this I don't hate. Just have to be careful going through some of these. But you can get through pretty smooth. Then what do we continue back here on this beach? Because you're going from our little pier with our boat into this. I just don't know what to put back here. It's a lot of beach, but we could do it like pirate it out with some of the pirate stuff. It would kind of be on theme with this. I have to find that section again. Hold on. That would be kind of on theme. And we could do like a few of those across the beach. And then maybe one more like right here. So let's turn. Grab it, ma'am. Here we could have some of their can we get one more there? Because if not, we could just stand one up. I feel like those are closer together. I don't like that. I don't want them closer together. Can this one come this way? Yeah, okay. Then we should be able to put a third one. Not the anchor. big is this treasure chest? I don't remember. It's been a long time since I put it out. Okay, that keeps them further apart, which is what I was hoping for. And here. You need like a design, I think, just to put on the ground. Like a pirate design to put in the sand. What else have I put in the pirate section before? Looking to see if there's anything in this that we might have missed. No. I didn't want to take it down. I have an idea. Can we... No, because we can't have anything in our pockets, so we can't use the trick of burying, like, a treasure ourselves. Excuse you. Stop picking it up. Okay. What else gives that vibe? Wait, we can do this other colors. What options are there? Okay, so the sword in there. I think this is so cool though. You could actually shoot them off there. That might be enough. I might get some designs to put on the ground later. Like some pirate designs or something, like X marks the spot here. Something of that nature. Now we just need to figure out this spot. Because it's in between this little fish shack area. So... what if we actually just left the decking and put some yachts here? High in the sky, I can go twice as high. Hello, butterfly. How are you, butterfly? If we continue the decking... have a new idea. We complete the decking as much as possible. Let me show you our pirate area. We finished this today. And then we turned this into a pirate's beach. It was a last minute decision. I usually do that on my little small beach. But I figured it fit the vibe back here. But what I'm thinking up here involves some more decking, but I have an idea. I know, y'all love it. More decking, but we're going to do it anyway. Don't know exactly how we're going to execute this look yet. We're going to go with it. I need to see something first. Hold on. Okay, we did. So I have an idea. It just... have an idea. I don't know if it's gonna work. I need to test an item first. I have to test an item first. Hold on. Oh, there it is. I say we do them in different colors. Okay, so that fits perfect with what I was thinking. Okay. It's not going to cover all of them, but it'll give the illusion. Thank you, butterfly. Now, if I do this... Wait. Better idea. I could have just covered that with this. I didn't have to kick it, but... Then I come here... think I could put not where I want it exactly. What if we push you back and push you forward? Okay. Stick with me. You need that on a shirt. Oh no, I did not. I have considered making us a few merch items, but I haven't quite got there yet. We're going to envision that that's more seaweed sticking up or laying there than... I don't know if I can do this. What about that? Where it actually looks like it's on, in the water. That's the vision anyway. Put another one. I was hoping it would let me put another one right there. And then we can do the same thing again. I was hoping it would let me put it there, but it's not going to. So then we'll just... Oh, I gotta back up some. You worked on getting rid of flowers? That's a job, ma'am. I remember doing that once or twice. What do we think of that? And then I think we could... I don't think we can bring the deck here. So... You found Ellie? Congratulations! Okay, then what I'm thinking... I think this will stick out too far. Might have to do hay there again. Or wheat there. Yeah, we're going to have to do wheat there again. Maybe... It's not far enough. Close enough. And now I could deck here too. How many tickets total did it take you to actually find her? Or do we know? It's gonna do the same thing. I don't know why I keep trying to do that. Still not gonna fit there. Okay. What can we do here? That's as good as it's gonna get to cover it. Okay. I'm thinking about we'll put one right here though. Because I don't think a second barrel would fit there, but a log might fit there. What if we do that instead? No, she's gonna stick out. It's not going to push anything there. So we'll just hide it behind that. I probably could have done one more of the boats out here, but I feel like to hide some of this and have like a third one right here instead of all this wheat. I'm gonna regret that I put all this wheat down and took it back up, but I want to see something. Because if I do this, we switch to the water, it would need to be this one. Can we fit another yacht there? We can. Okay, then we should just need... This is where it's going to get tricky. Really? I can't put wheat there? Now I can't get out, but I got in there. could put wheat behind it, though. I think that works. I'd love to put more. I'm crazy. I could still put wheat here. The only one I can't is that right there. Maybe I could if I leave the boat up. Hold on, we're working this. I think we still have to put just as much wheat out as we did, but... That's what I wanted. Okay, I can't stick anything else there, so we're just gonna have to go with that. But now that yacht can't go out as far. That's not the one I wanted to take up. Yeah, if I put it there, we can't push the yacht in as much. Well, now I took up the yacht. Okay. Okay. Well, now at least they're lined up. I could have left the wheat back there, but... Okay, now I should have left the wheat back there. Learn my lesson. Okay, we got it. We figured out something to do with all this extra beach. I think we did pretty good. Alright, let's see how this flows. I could have done that to that one too. And put blue under it to look like it's in the water. Just so I can get by it. Now it looks like it's kind of in the water. Sort of. Then we come through here. And we got our pirate beach. Okay, now we can walk straight through there. Okay. I think we got it. Still feel like I should have come up one more with the decking, with the lights, but we can do that real fast. I didn't want it right in front of there. Just trying to fill this little spot a little bit, like right here. Just not turn the right way. There we go. Now it feels filled. It doesn't feel so empty. So now if we come all the way back through this, then we're out and in our campfire, or campground. And then we can kind of sneak off the path and come over here. So now all we have left to do is figure out back here. If we want to do anything here. I know I can't go that way. I don't even want to try. So we have that little area back there. We've got a little laundry area there. We could do a little something here. Because we already got this done. Getting all of this done. So we don't have much left to really fill in on this island. I mean, we could do some filler work, but we don't really have a lot of beach-wise. I think that's about all we've got. Yeah, I think this flows together really good. That's what happens when you try to go too fast. We put some decorations in here. Of course, all this is decorated. Yeah, that's it. Oops, scared him off instead. Not that you can really do anything with him on a Slumber Island anyway. Got a few little tweaks, so we got that beach left, but that's about it. Alright, let's go back to our island now. Hi, how are you? There's not gonna be much we can do on this one, because... Good. We just got through... Well, I'm not gonna say we're finished with the Slumber Island, but we're finished with it for tonight. Now we're back on our main island. Thought I dug all these up, I guess did not. I don't think there's anything else we need to do on here. I mean, this one's done. Thank you, ma'am. Dang, y'all are out late tonight. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Cozy Crew. What are you doing, Renee? But the one that we were just doing over there, that came from the idea of we did this one. What are we missing that I put over here? Okay, no, we just put 2 of those out. And that's the stool we used over here. Okay, so it's pretty similar to this one. Okay. So we copied that pretty good. No dang artifact here too. Thank you. What else? Right. That's kind of, I think, how it fell for me. I watched another streamer, and she had got back into Animal Crossing. And then when they did the update, I just had to reset it completely, clear my island. And then we just started from the ground up again and redecorated it. Just got off the game. We just came back from our slumber island. That's what we've been working on. We started all of this, what, in 1st of June, working on the main island. Okay, are you attached to the things you have on it, or are you attached to the way it's decorated? Because if it's just the items, Resetti puts all of it in storage, so you can keep everything. But now, if it's the way it's laid out, that's kind of hard. Because I'd love to decorate another one after doing this one, but I don't want to tear this one down again. Yeah, because I definitely don't want to tear this one down again. We just did this one. Oh, okay, so, yeah, see, this wasn't my first. This is not my first save. My first one was a disaster. My first save file was a disaster, so I restarted, decorated it, and it was okay, but we had like a lot of ideas, but they weren't coming together, so when I decided I was going to stream it again, we just cleared it. The worst part was taking up all the paths. Now these you can just kick, but if you use the ones that are built into the game, you actually have to manually take those up one by one. He'll take these up, but he won't take up the other ones. So then we had to go around and take all those paths up. That was fun. But this took us, since I want to say June, we did this one, and then we've been doing the Slumber Island for about a month. So I think this one took us about a month, and then the Slumber Island took another month. Now, I do have a Slumber Island done, and it's done like Stardew. And I know you're a Stardew fan, so. I'll show you. I'll go to that one really quick, because there's a lot of people here that haven't seen that one. So I will show you how we were recreating Stardew in Animal Crossing. So I'll show you that one. Yes. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Cozy Crew. I'm supposed to be doing Stardew tonight, and we still haven't made it over. I told everybody we were going to try and do the last hour in Stardew, and I still haven't switched over. Now, we haven't completely perfected this Stardew one, but I'll show you what it looks like. My internet's acting a little wonky tonight. We don't usually have any problems. Or I've done something in here that I need to take out. We haven't been on here since July 1st, so it's going to be interesting to me too. I haven't seen it in a while. Alright, I'll see. Let's see. Okay, so we're coming out of here. you have Harvey's Clinic and Pierre's. Remember, we can't have real buildings on here, so everything had to be built by whatever we could create. And then we have the saloon. We have George and Evelyn's. We had to build things a little closer together on this, unfortunately. So, unfortunately, Lewis had to live on the beach. And then we have Willie's shop. Elliot's poor little house back here. It ain't much, but it's there. Then you come here, you got the kids' playground, the fountain. Here's our community center. And the little sitting area that's beside it. We still got some work to do, and now I've figured out how to do this a little bit better. We might can modify this. You leave out of here. You've got the museum. You've got Clint. Here's our Jojo Mart. You could go up that way, but for effect, I'm going to take you the other way. For those that play Stardew will understand. This is Haley and Emily's, Jody's, Kent's. This is Leah's. Like I said, it's not as big, so we had to kind of put them a little closer together. Then you've got Marnie's. You got the Wizard's Tower. There's our traveling merchant. She's here every day. This is our area. Here's Grandpa's shrine. We got our 4 candles. Here's a barn with our pigs. Our silo, of course, couldn't go without a silo. Our farm cave. Our greenhouse. Then there's our house with our crops. Our shipping bin. I will show you the inside of the house later because we decorated it differently. Now, let's see. Let's go back first. Let's go to the back. Now, this is going up to Robin's. So, here's your backwoods. Linus's little... I couldn't find the kitty tent at the time, so we put a cot. But I need to find the kitty tent and put there. Now that I know it's there. There's the bathhouse. Even put the boulder. We can't get to the summit yet. Our train. Then if you come down again, you got Robin's. Coming around this way, here's the pond or the lake, whatever you want to call it. There's our mines. And then you've got the Avengers Guild. This would be the quarry if we could keep going further out. Then you come back to our house. This is probably one of my favorite parts. Now you're leaving out. You know that the bus station would be here. So here's our bus station. We paid our money. And now we're in Calico Desert. So there's Skull Cavern. Sandy's. And then, you know, our little traveling over here. And here's where you would stand to get your galaxy sword. And this is where you would stand to get, like, your galaxy sword. So now we're taking the bus back. I'll show you our house, and then I'll show you what we did to the beaches. So, the first room in our house is Pierre's shop. There's Pierre behind the counter. I think Pierre's is probably my favorite out of all of these. So you have Pierre's. Then we're going to go through here. And we're in Clint's. There's Clint back there popping some geodes. And he's upgrading our axe and our shovel and all that good stuff. And then if you leave out of Pierre's and come back this way, you're at Marnie's. There's Marnie behind the counter. She's actually behind the counter. Be surprised. And then there's like our milk pail that we can buy. Our pets. The pigs. The rabbits. Best thing I could do for a cow, so that's what we used. And she's even got hay on the floor for us to buy. You know she loves getting our money for hay. You come this way. You're in Harvey's clinic. There's Harvey. He's working hard behind the counter. Upstairs. We have the museum and the library. Here's where we turn in our artifacts. And where the kids study with Penny. And there he is behind the counter. And then when you come downstairs, we got one room left, this one. Why is it being so glitchy right this moment? I apologize. I don't know why it's being so glitchy tonight. And then we're in the saloon. We even have, that's our Joja Cola machine, the pool table, the jukebox. And then you got Gus behind the counter. Now I'll show you what we did to the beaches. Because I didn't really need the beaches for this. We came down the wrong one. Hold on. Let's come back down to the one towards Marnie's. I'm still learning where everything is. I'm trying to fly through this so you don't really pay attention to much detail in the beginning, but of course I'm going to mess it up and stop. Okay, so the first one we have is our maze from Spirit's Eve to get our golden pumpkin. Then here's our Stardew Valley Fair. And where we put our little stuffs for Lewis to judge in the bins. Then you're coming into the flower dance. See, they're dancing. And here's the luau. Even with the mystery soup. And here's the egg festival. And then this is the moonlight jellies. cut through everybody's town. We'll cut back through town for a minute here. And then once you get behind Jojo Mart, here's the Feast of the Winter Star. And here's the tent guy from Ginger Island. We couldn't forget Ginger Island, so we got the tent guy over here. And then this would be our volcano on Ginger Island, of course. There's still some tweaking we can do to it and change up, but this was our first attempt at the Slumber Islands. I couldn't think of anything else to do with the beaches, so we just decided to take festivals from the game and turn them into on the beach. Yeah, of course everything's a little closer together. I wanted to put Krobus, but I still haven't figured out. That's Krobus's right there, but I haven't figured out how I want to incorporate. I feel like I need to move that back and we close it off a little bit for Krobus. So right now he's just got the sewer plate. Like I said, that was our first attempt at doing one. So you can tell a difference between this one and the other Slumber Island we've been working on. I need to do some tweaking on it. I might get some of those that have Animal Crossing that also play Stardew that can come over and help tweak it to make it more so. Because I feel like those that play Stardew would know exactly what we might need to move and adjust. But after this, I don't know, because we've almost finished Slumber Island now. Our island's done. I don't really know where to go next. So that might push us back into Stardew for a little while. So I can upgrade the computer and we can play some other games. We have started a vanilla run of Stardew. I think we've only gotten into like 3 or 4 days so far. Not very much at all. But we definitely got to find something else to play after this. Hey, there's our money tree for today. Hold on, let's grab it. I saved these, so if anybody needs any money trees. I literally just bury back what I pull up. And I just keep them in my shed. Why did we go this way? There's a shed over here. Oh shoot, I'm getting myself in a bad spot. So let's put away the money tree, because we don't need that. But I'll show you. We've been collecting quite a few of these. Oh my goodness! Wow, thank y'all. But all these little trees right here are money trees. So, I just throw them in the shed every day. Because I don't really have anything else to do with them. My whole back of my island's covered in money trees. 10,000 likes. Goodness gracious, y'all are awesome tonight. So, I got a few minutes. So we can save this. And we'll go into Stardew maybe for the last little bit. I can show you my perfection farm. We can tour it if you want to for tonight. Instead of getting into my new one. I can show you that one. I'll show you my perfection one on here. We have several, but I can really... The ones that we did modded, I don't have the mods in, so I can't show those. But I can show this one. And I actually started Animal Crossing before, yeah, this one. I started Animal Crossing before, I ever started Stardew, believe it or not. I've gotten in a tradition where I put the mask on. Wait, do I not have it fixed where I can turn it off now? I guess I don't. We don't decorate the house much, as you can tell. Now, I don't have all the extra rooms in this one because this was finished before 1.6 came out. What do we have in our pockets? There we go. Oh my goodness! I'm trying to run faster. But this is... As you can tell, I haven't been on here in a while. We attempted a little decorating once we got there. After I got perfection. I've come a long way since decorating, like, my, farms now versus then. Forgot how bright vanilla version of Stardew is. What's in the mailbox? Pam sent us beer. Thank you, Pam. I don't even know if I have anywhere to... No! We're no, no. Like, some of this stuff we didn't even have access to when, I keep trying to run faster because you know on Animal Crossing if you hit the button you can walk faster. But this is our perfection. I really need to decorate. But we didn't get that far with this. As soon as we got perfection, we got out of here. mean, we decorated a little bit, like I said, after. And we were sticking things everywhere to make money. I don't know if we did anything in the quarry on this one or not, because most of the time I'll tear the quarry down. So there's kegs and preserve jars everywhere. We were doing everything we could to make money. I don't know if I decorated anything over here or not. Let's see. Or if it's still the quarry. I'm not sure. Goodness! Almost 13,000 likes. No, we left it as the quarry. It is full. This was before we started learning to decorate the quarry. Yeah, we didn't decorate anything in here either. Yeah, it could use some definite decorating. We did a lot of this. We added like all this flooring and stuff after we got perfection. And my all organized, as you can see, shed. Let's go see what Ginger Island looks like. I'm curious, 'cause I don't remember. Okay, it's not horrible. Definitely wasn't maximizing space over here where we could plant more. I said this was one of my first ones. Like, in some of my later ones, you'll see I filled all this with kegs and preserve jars too. I never decorated this. I just threw keg jars and preserve jars in there. Yeah, we didn't do any extras to this thing. We just kept it basic. To Ginger Island? Ah, you'll get there. You will get there. It takes time. It's a lot of work. Now, have you finished the community center yet? Or have you not made it that far either? Rebundles? Okay. Well, I don't want to spoil too much for you then as far as Ginger Island goes, because I want you to I want y'all to get surprised with the Ginger Island stuff. So, I don't want to give any spoilers, because to me, I love watching people experience it for the first time themselves. So I don't want to walk up too close to this because you don't want to see what that is then. I mean, I'm sure you've seen it in other streams, but I try not to give spoilers. Now, if you ask for suggestions and things like that, I will give them, but I don't usually give unless somebody asks. Now, my TikTok is full of tips and tricks videos. You can utilize them if you want. Yeah, so that's why I'm saying I'm trying not to show you anything that would have come after. Um, Completing the community center. I mean, perfection itself, it just, I mean, it's awesome to see, but I don't want to give that away if you haven't seen it yourself. Because I've watched two fellow streamers actually get perfection on live. And like I said, I don't want to mess that up. It's 4 o'clock, and all we've done is walk around. Let's see what our animals were called. We have Garfield. Goodness gracious, y'all are on top of it tonight. So we had Garfield, Paisley was our horse. We have Sky and Ocean as our blue chickens. Lonnie. I just love looking at the names. Now, I had to come back in here and do some of these, like some of this stuff that came in the new game. Like, these weren't in there when I've completed this, but we came back and done it so that we could get there. Now we're getting ready to come out with another update at some point, so there'll be some more new stuff. Give me this so I can get out of this one. But this is the one that we just started. I don't think we're but like just a few days into this one. Let's see where we're at. I don't even remember. Yeah, I mean, this is the extent of our crops. We're like on day 8. We just unlocked community center. And I think it's funny, before I changed my community around, everything was potatoes up until the last couple months. And when we actually started this farm, funny enough, one of our chickens is called Potatoes. And that's the default chicken we got. So it's like it was meant to be. Where is our other chicken at? And why are you still in here? I don't know where our other chicken is. I hear it, but I don't see it. Stop trying to walk faster. Yeah, so this one is like brand new baby. We haven't done much of nothing to this one. Not much. I mean, I think we're what? We've made like $1,500. We got a long way to go on this one. Yeah, we have a long way to go. Because before I started doing Animal Crossing, we were doing modded Stardew, so I hadn't played vanilla Stardew in a long time. My goodness, y'all's fingers has got to be tired at this point. Y'all's fingers has got to be tired. I don't know how y'all are doing it. Where's our watering can? We could play through this day, I guess. I forgot how different it is playing this with controller when I'm used to playing on keyboard and mouse. So community center is unlocked, which means we can take one of these, one of these, one of these, this, take this with us. Not you. You stay in there. We can take... We got, what, 2 slots left? We could take you. And I guess you. We'll go put our first bundle together in the community center. I thought we had already... Oh, never mind. We haven't talked to him yet. Wait a minute. Where is that setting at so this stuff will go away? Did I not? No. Yes, it is on. Okay. There it is. I couldn't remember what to mash where you can actually take the stuff out your hand. We gotta go talk to the wizard first. I thought we already had. I didn't read the note. Didn't think about that. Let's take our long walk to the wizard. Once I got closer to perfection on the other one, we literally lived off of spicy eel and coffee so we could walk faster. And this is the forest farm. Or no, this is the new farm. I've got a forest farm on my computer. This is the new farm. Let's go talk to the wizard. We might have time to go back to the community center today. I'm being lazy. I don't want to clean it up, so I'm just walking. Walking around everything. Goodness, y'all have almost got 20,000 likes. I'm not reading this. If y'all want to, go ahead. But I'm sure that the ones that have played this have gotten and read all this. Goodness. The little counter that comes through Tickfinity is not catching up with y'all. Y'all have got it to 20,000 likes. The little bar is taking its time to catch up. Y'all did it. Goodness. Here we go. He's going to give us our first drink. Well, thank you. Why are we so trusting in this game? Here, drink this, drink that, eat this, eat that. Like, we don't question anything anybody gives us. And we just met these people. I know, right? Like, we just trust that what they're giving us is safe. Stop trying to run. I know, me too. I mean, you've got the wizard giving us drinks. You've got Caroline giving us tea that is trippy. I need to get back into, this is the most I've probably played, I mean, in a while. And I mean, we were Stardew sometimes twice a day, at least like 6 days a week. Hi, welcome in. How are you this evening? Long time no see. Right? I mean, we also got what? Shane gets us drunk on the pier. You've got Elliot will get us drunk at the bar. And let's not even get started on the drinks in Skull Cavern. I don't know why I brought the fish with me. It's not why I unlocked the fish one. I don't know. Does it unlock the fish one after this? Or is it just the craft room? Yeah, they are. I should have emptied my pockets and brought everything we needed for this. That we had. it when we completed our first complete bundle. I will say modding it has given us some interesting... We have married the wizard. We have married Linus. We've married some from Expanded. What else can we take? We don't have enough wood to take yet. Wait, give me my watering can. We'll put some of these seeds in the ground. Oh, I'm so out of practice with this. Yeah, we did some Animal Crossing. I was showing them the perfection farm, and now I'm on here for a few minutes. Playing through at least this day. Yeah. It's got potatoes and onions in there, and then just the roast. And then there's a bowl of gravy in there. You can add gravy. Oh my goodness, thank you for the rose. Do we want to plant more?
Does it last?
What? What?
Corn. Or is it...
This is spring.
Can you plant corn?
Not in spring. It's the summer and fall crop.
Oh, that's what you said.
I'm so used to doing this with PC. Doing this with controller is so weird. Alright, that gives us a little something for now. Plant too much in the beginning, you won't have no energy for the rest of it. I guess we could actually... Where's the hay? Can fill it there. We have got to work on getting our stuff for a silo, though. Try not to cut any of the grass until we get a silo. What else can we do? We could clean up some more. Because goodness gracious, there's definitely plenty to clean up. But our energy is not going to last too long, so... I still want to do another modded version. I think being Animal Crossing is getting... to the point we don't have a lot left to do. We might make like Animal Crossing like a day or two a week, but then do a mix between Stardew Vanilla and Stardew Modded. I'll try and get a schedule together this weekend, sort of, and get that in Discord of how we're going to break this up. We need Resetti from Animal Crossing, or what's his name, to come do, like, cleanup when we first get this, when you first get your farm. Goodness gracious, y'all. I didn't even look at the clock. It's like 10 o'clock. Time goes so fast. I'm surprised we still have energy left. Nope, I don't want to chop down the trees yet. Well, that was a 2-for-1. I'm so thankful for all this stuff on the farm in the beginning, though. Because I couldn't imagine trying to have stone to do anything in the beginning. Yeah, it's about... Oh, that's a little tree. About time to head back to the farmhouse. Yeah, I know it's getting late. Yeah, we're about out of energy, too. So, I guess it's a good time. And it's good. I mean, thankfully we found a glow ring pretty quick. So at least we can see where we're going. Oh, we didn't sell anything. We didn't up anything. Oops. We tried. I don't want to run the time out. I'm so used to it not mattering. I think that was one of the biggest things to get used to going from Animal Crossing to Stardew was how quick the days go, and with Animal Crossing running in real time, you feel like you have all the time you want to do stuff. Then you get Stardew and a whole day's gone in like 15 minutes. Yeah, it does. Especially if you've got something to do. Early game is. I love the early game grind anyway. I mean, once you get to a certain point, it feels repetitive. But like the early game grind of trying to get the bundles done, trying to get Ginger Island unlocked, But then you get to a point it just feels like you're repeating everything over and over. Alright, guys. As much fun as this is, I'll let y'all keep tapping and get to your next goal. But after that, I'm going to switch over to just chatting, and we're going to end the stream for the night. Hi, Miss May. How are you? Long time no see. We're just sitting here chatting for a minute. But we won't be streaming tomorrow. Took a break from social media. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. I can't blame you. 25,000 likes. Goodness. Y'all are on it today. Alright, let me close this. We'll exit this to title. Not on the computer, so I don't have to go through all the extra steps. Okay. Let's switch over to just chatting.
There y'all go.
Y'all did it. Oh, how I love Stardew. Well, you came in at the right time, because this is the first time we have played Stardew, and like, I mean, I've played like maybe a couple of hours in the last 2 months, and then we started this. We've been doing Animal
I
Crossing.
am watching your
collections.
live trying to pass the time while Obsidian and I DoorDash lol.
Ah. I don't blame you. Sounds good. What are we getting from DoorDash tonight?
We just picked up a Sonic order.
Sonic order. Nothing wrong with Sonic. Nothing wrong with that at all. Graveyard Keeper 2. They're making a second one? I didn't know that. I've got that game and I've played a little bit of it. I really need to give it more of a chance, I think. I haven't played a lot of it. Somebody told me to play it, and I played a little bit, but I didn't really play it as much as I should.
I've never played it.
You've never played it? I played a little, and when I say a little, I do mean a very little. I don't think there's going to be anybody. I feel like it's going to be mostly Treasure Islands on right now. Let's see. I'll try and see if I can find somebody to raid into with, or Animal Crossing, being that's what we played most of the night.
I really want to play Subnautica too.
I've heard of that one too. I haven't played that one.
The first one is super fun.
Is it? I watched somebody play it, but I haven't played it. I don't know if it'll do both of them or not. Let's see, does it do both?
Yes, I just get scared cause I am scared of deep water and what's in it.
I can understand that. I would be too. Let's see. Most of it's Treasure Islands tonight. Let's see what Stardew has. I was trying to find somebody for us to raid into from the Purple app, but Animal Crossing, a lot of it tonight is the Treasure Islands. And nobody that I follow is playing anything we were playing tonight. So I don't see anything. Okay, well, we tried. Alright, I am going to pull our outro up so that we can end stream. As much fun as this is, it is 11:30 for me, so I need to get off here and get a couple things done and try and get some sleep. I don't know if anybody is. No. Good night, Miss May. No, not really. It's hot. Other than that, no. Alright, I'm going to play our outro. If it plays tonight.
Farewell to you, my friends. Goodbye for now. Until we meet again, I said so long. Farewell to you, my friends. Goodbye for now. Until we meet again.
Which one am I missing?
Bye, good night.
Good night. Alright, I'm going to run credits for those over on the Purple app. I will see y'all again Monday night. For those that want to or like to, you can always feel free to join the Discord. There is a link in the bio for that. But until then, I will see y'all Monday around 8 or 9 Eastern Standard Time. But I appreciate everybody, and I will see you all later.